Good morning, Site for Precision Talk. I'm Marketing Manager Frank Olmsted with HTS Ag, and joining us this morning, Technology Advisor Zach Meester. Good morning, Zach.
Yeah, good morning, Frank.
How's it going today?
Doing pretty well this week. It's shaping up to be a nice week and start to a good harvest, I think. So,
Absolutely. And, you know, a big thing that we're doing now is kind of trying to highlight pain points that farmers are feeling and then provide some sort of option for relief of those pain points. And one of the big ones this time of year as guys are harvesting is the markets. Now, we can't control markets, we can't control inputs, but we can help control efficiency. And some places producers are really starting to make a dent in this year's crop. So how can HTS help farmers with that crop and help them look forward to next growing season?
yeah, we've got multiple different solutions we can kind of dive down here. I mean, with the low commodity prices, I know that's kind of a big thing right now. I get it. Times are a little bit tighter. I mean, for everybody. I mean, that really turns around and affects everybody here. Every bushel counts, and that's the big thing. With OPI, our grain monitoring system, we've got multiple options to fit any budget. Really, you can start as simple as you want, or you can fully automate it. Wireless monitor, you're keeping track of real-time live stats of your bin, basically your money sitting in that bin at all times of that moisture and that temperature at every sensing point in every cable. Another way we can take the next step there is fan automation. So we're actually taking in effect your temperature, moisture throughout the whole bin, on-site weather. So we got a weather station and then the fan warming. It calculates in there as well. So we can determine how long to run that fan and how much to run that fan at any given time of the day. So 2 a.m., 6 a.m., you name it. It's gonna be self-calculator in there and determining when the best time to run to move that front through.
That really cuts down on leaving the fans run for 2 weeks, and then you got that accumulated cost there. So not only
Mhm.
can we help you keep that grain in condition, you can lower your cost at the bin site when it comes to electricity.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've talked to a lot of farmers and most are running for at least 3 to 5 weeks and just letting that fan run to get it cooled down or get it to the temperature they want it. Yeah, electricity savings is pretty large. You're not just forgetting the fans on and reversing. So overnight, you're not adding points back or moisture back to it. That's a big thing most people don't think about. Actually, kind of doing a reverse effect. You dry some or you cool some down during the day, and then at night it's doing a reverse effect. Or say it rains or heavy fog comes in. Okay, you guys are busy enough. You don't have time to run out there and really babysit that bin at all times, especially if it's not at your location.
Yeah, I'd never heard the word ambient temperature until I started working for HTS. So I doubt a lot of guys who are worried about getting the crop out of the field are worried about how much ambient temperature or cool that they're throwing back into the bin overnight.
Right.
So yeah, grain management is a real time saver. It can be a real cost cutter as well when it comes to managing your bin and keeping your crop in condition. So you can market it, if the prices or when the prices, let's be optimistic, when they do start to rally. And then looking forward to next growing season, Zach. Right now is a great time to consider improving the efficiency of your planter.
Yeah, Ag Leader's still running some promos right now, up to $150 off per row of Sure Drive and Sure Force or Sure Speed systems. It, it's tough right now, like we mentioned earlier. It's so these markets are hard to, the new equipment's hard to justify, harder pill to swallow here. I get it. I'm in-laws and I are in the same boat. But yeah, definitely now is the time to be thinking about if you are looking at improving efficiency or singulation or any of that kind of stuff on your planner. Do have some promos going on right now. Lower cost than obviously new planner, any of that kind of big spender stuff. We can do it on the planner you know and you trust already. So that's the big thing. We can match it to about any meter, any type of planner you have out there. So
Absolutely. So explain real quick how Seed Command from Ag Leader, how that can save on inputs.
Yeah, so depending on if you're even talking back to clutch control, that's just your seed savings on the ends. You're controlling every row or every two rows and not overlapping into, say, the headlands or your waterways, that kind of stuff. You're not overlapping in all those areas. To advance is sure speed, where you're individually controlling each row, the depth of each row for the hydraulic drive or hydraulic downforce. That's another big thing, especially in my area here. It's just hydraulic downforce. You're getting that seed at the proper depth at all time across the whole planter at any given time. Seed depth is huge. I mean, really, it's proper depth and getting it into moisture is definitely been critical these last few years.
Absolutely. So Ag Leader really has a solution to not only just make your planter more efficient, but help you get done quicker, get that time savings and that return on investment when it comes to yield with the turn comp, the seed depth, and getting everything keyed in so you have the best yield potential for that crop, because that's where your bottom line is. And if you can do that without putting 3 extra bags of seed in the ground when you don't need to, there's a savings there as well. So anything else this morning, Zach, you like to add?
Yeah, no, like you said, those little things add up. I mean, they add up over time and they can make a big difference in 1 year even. Also want to mention that we still have the 199 financing for 3 years through Ag Leader, so that is something to keep in mind as well.
Absolutely. And only through HDS Ag can you get that per row discount and to get the financing as well. So we're kind of double stacking you there, and that is exclusive through HDS Ag. So if you have any questions on that, or you want to learn more about an OP Green management system, Ag Leader Seed Command, or any other of the Ag Leader products, give us a call, 712-744-4468. You can find us on the web at hdsag.com or follow us on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, all at HDS Ag. Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Frank.